All right, my people, you're welcome to UIT
Media.
And on today's edition, I welcome you once again. Don't forget, my name now Omar Farouk Aliyu, and I'm still with the noble guys.
My name is Fine Chicks.
My name now Odogu Terra.
Odogun Terase, as I usually call him. Okay, make una don't forget, before we will continue, I also want to use this time to appreciate you all down there who has been following us bumper to bumper. They follow us, they subscribe, they do comment. We appreciate them. We see una comment. And I beg, if those topic where they bring, when I get another Obonge topic we wanna go one make we talk about. Like when I get another Obonge topic we wanna go one make we talk about. Don't wanna just let us know for comment section so that we go fit plan and come work on that against. But on today's edition, what we want to talk about, they say now one thing when they favor humanity, but in one way or the other, still they cause harm to humanity. That we want to talk about, which is the effect of social media to mankind. Should we say negative effects?
No, what really bring this topic today? Now, one video like that when we watch, it be like say you need to watch that video.
Yes,
just watch that video. Watch and first make it.
Watch it. And as you watch, while we're talking, please just put hand there. What could they talk? The matter they go small. Okay, we'll be right back.
And it is almost gone, and it is. Strong man, I won't play more. Strong man, don't they go so. When I strong man, make a strong man. Strong man, don't go. I be there 50 for me to end. Strong man bike is gone, and the strong man is gone. Nobody can come and save the strong man now. Come on, they won't go save strong man, no. They won't go save strong man. I better make I go water. I don't just save strong man. Oh, that guy don't go. Oh, that guy don't go. Go off machine. After that guy don't go.
Now we are back. My brother. You see, this thing.
But that thing is really scary somehow. I can't believe that man is dying like that.
Bros, we don't reach that point where people would rather watch you drown. They would rather watch you commit suicide. You know, just
having a record of it.
To record them than to actually come out and save you.
No. Be say this guy no person where they record no willing to help. What if him no dey yes, get that capacity to help at that point?
No. See, I think.
And okay, imagine say you don't even record that. How you want to get evidence say this kind of thing happen?
No. Let's be sincere with whatever we are saying.
No.
I'm coming. Of course, that we know it's of use that he recorded the moments, and we are now having it to see. But trust me, like he said, there was actually, I thought that thing did not just happen suddenly. Watch carefully.
Yes,
it's something that happens gradually.
So and the other guy where they return, they also tried to bring him phone to record, but call was coming in. I mean, you will see say the guy they frustrated say this call not allow him. So it's okay. More even talk about say okay, this one are flawed. And some persons no sabi swim. Some persons we fit try reach out
to what people can
end up dying.
You know, these days we are in the era of content creating. So everybody want to.
So you are
everybody want to.
Somebody, this guy.
No. Everybody want to trend.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't know those guys. They might be content creators, and probably the only thing that could just
run their mind. The Okada man
at that point, now to just you understand. Okay, let me just capture the moment.
Trust me, that is what even bring about this topic, because definitely if this is exact notion or belief that person there is having. Trust me, it's very bad, because they said humanity first in anything you are doing.
Yes.
You understand? You need to prioritize that as a human. Trust me, you were talking about human life here. How can you be comparing human life with content? Of course, the content is what you do, and it gives you.
No, be human.
This thing has been happening. This is not the only one.
Do you even know the irony?
Remember the one in Milan Bridge.
All this third man.
when somebody wanted to jump into
and instead when the person go stretch and pick him out, he was busy recording.
But
don't jump.
But
Come on, how do we get here?
Do you know at some point there are risks in this kind of a thing? You know, for someone who has already made up his mind to die, you have to be careful. In as much as yes, you want to help,
at least try reach out first.
Yeah,
let it be that you tried your best.
No, see, okay, let's go this way.
Well, I'm not
trying to raise because my brother, in as much as you're trying to help somebody, you need to respect yourself. Like nobody one hand hold you down.
But let's face the truth and face the fact. These things they happen and they go continue to happen.
No, but people are still helping.
People are still helping.
You haven't seen accident scene. The moment it happens, you see cars parking and rushing to the scene. So
I've
been at that point.
Let it not look like I'm attacking you.
So it's not as if people are.
Let it not look like I'm attacking you back to back because you don't greet me as you come. So now I the the point I'm trying to raise is the fact that the accident scene is actually there's reality in it. People are actually helping now. But what we are saying is we are trying to condemn the act completely. Before you begin to think of
the record
the moment,
you should try and
first.
But then
the only way
they will tell you say if they now save the person, wait till they want record again.
No, the only way is good for you to do that is let's assuming 3 of us were on our way to somewhere. Something like that is happening. 2 people are already happy.
Yes, one person
you have the liberty to come and bring out your phone and start recording.
Knowing that these 2
3 persons now their capacity not there enough.
No.
You are still expected to drop that phone and join them.
Yes.
So now that's the truth.
Let's even talk about the accident scene stuff.
Yeah.
Say sometimes when this accident happen, now those good guys will still get humanity at heart.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We go then go park. Cross go to save the person. Meanwhile, those people will get content for mind. Go see park, carry phone, go to
but you see, it's not as if I'm trying to support this thing in any case. But you see, there are some
persons. What you are doing.
No. Get me now. Do you know that there are some persons who have seen a case where an accident just happened, and you see somebody who drove past, he parked, and he couldn't do anything. He just ran away. Why? Because he doesn't have that emotion.
He was overwhelmed.
Yes,
he's overwhelmed by waiting.
Like
but persons soon they like see blood. Maybe as the thing happen, they just try rush to the scene. They see blood. They just that one is understandable.
Somebody like me now said,
but
if somebody like me, if you go climb Lagoon Bridge, say you want jump. Once I did the bridge, look down. Now me go use my hand come for that because
but
I hate it.
At least that person, bring phone to go record.
Yeah, so you are
and that person that ran out, he go raise alarm.
But you don't forget we are in digital age, of course.
So now digital now they say person.
No. Of course, this.
You see, that man go. You know, come back. That was it.
Honest.
You know what that video? You should watch him now.
Okay, all right, my people. Before we continue again, I hope say when I see they follow us small, they enjoy this program. What they do like this, but trust me, I am sure you also have your own experience.
No, let them tell us your own opinion.
Your own opinion.
What do you think?
What do you think?
In a scenarios like this, why do people do like that? Why do people behave like that?
And have you ever seen one before that you are not really comfortable with, or you don't have a place of earning? So why not just share the idea with us?
Let people know, because what we are actually out here to do is to let people know what is happening in the society. And this is one of it. And perhaps some persons might see it as a good thing, while some other persons condemns the art, just like we have
even
we're having the argument.
Black people like this, they usually support this kind of
No. But seriously, I don't know why people do that. Somebody like me, I don't have this. I have this fragile heart that I can't behold some certain things. And
let's be certain.
Sincerely speaking,
what are you talking about?
The least thing that can actually come to my mind at that point was to bring out my phone.
And do what?
Was to bring out my phone. That's the last thing that will actually come to mind. Rather, I'll run away from that scene. You understand? But then, I think people have reasons for doing whatever they are doing. And of course, if we don't have this record, if we don't have these adventures, we won't be talking about it.
Please, there is one thing I want to correct. Let's stop saying the fact that
do you know that a lot of persons
hold on. Let me express myself. I hate when somebody do the wrong thing, and they did the wrong, and you said they have reasons for doing it.
No, but do you know a lot of persons have actually gone. A lot of persons have died in this life without a trace.
Yes.
Without knowing how.
So
you
the
are
only
not
thing you're
telling me-
interested in is to capture how the
I'm trying to bring in the
so
advantage.
it looks somehow.
I'm trying. See, everything has advantage and disadvantage.
Yes.
So I'm trying to bring in the advantage of the effect and their advantage of this social media, this recording stuff that we're talking about. So it has its own advantage in as much as yes, that act.
Give us two advantage of it.
He just did.
At least
He said at least there is a memory.
This was how this person died.
Died. Person died actually in your presence.
Even when you have the power to save the person.
No. Where?
No, when 10 years from now, 20 years from now, will you be bold enough to tell your children?
Come on, watch out.
See,
you
watch
watch
this person die.
this was-
And your child will ask you who was behind the camera. Say, na me.
Nah, me.
Normally,
the child is supposed to wipe you slap.
your son will be disappointed. You said, Dad, I'm
Honestly.
disappointed at you.
No. Just like I said, it's not as if I'm totally in support of that act. You understand? But I'm just trying to bring in the other advantage part of.
But sorry, I wanted us to also look at one particular aspect now to correct some things generally. We have talked about how people were supposed to go ahead, they didn't, and they were recording and all of that. I look at that scene like the man too. May God forgive me. He seems like it's like carelessness is part of it. Because it seems he was holding on to that bike.
No. The thing is, I don't want to hold on to this scenario because
it's good. We'll talk about it because
there are a whole lot of scenarios.
Life.
You understand? You see people who commit suicide,
No,
jumping in.
This is different. This is not suicide. It's not an intentional act.
Let me say something.
But you got my point.
It was a rainy day.
Good.
Rain day fall.
Mm.
And that place now, erosion road.
Yes.
Now, this guy na bike man. The bike man no get full knowledge of how the environment be when rain fall. You don't know where deep.
Assumption.
You don't know where. So
Assumption.
him just they assume say, okay, this side no supposed deep. So if he maneuver my way, he was dragging his bike out of. He was trying to leave the floor to shake.
But if you watch that thing very well,
now when the thing don't over,
you
he
help
now
people.
can't even try to save his own self. But it was late then.
Now this is my
there
point.
were people around chanting Superman.
Okay, they were saying Superman.
Yet
They were trying to
trying to hail the man.
That is
What I'm trying to say here is that this man intentionally entered that road.
He wants
to cross.
intentionally enter that road.
I don't think that flood met him at that.
No.
That is
I
one.
don't-
Let's even assume that the flood.
the flood cannot meet him there.
No,
So, obviously-
the point me I'm even trying to raise is that
And I'm sure
I want to
that
assure you that if that young man from the initial stage prioritized saving his life first, that incident wouldn't have happened. And that's the knowledge I wanted us to pass
So
on.
at this point now, who should you blame now?
Now, let me
Is it the
see.
man now
See, eh,
or the people who are around the recording?
No,
Because of course now-
we are done with that
Wait,
segment.
wait,
We are done
wait.
with that segment.
We
Apart
cannot
from you, there's no anybody again who will support that act that somebody is seeing someone dying and is bringing out photos.
See, what I'm
You
saying
don't
is-
expect anybody
what I'm
to jump
saying-
into that. Using this
wait.
particular scene as a case study,
Yes.
you don't expect anybody to jump into that erosion to go and.
There is a way you can do that. In fact, there is more than 1,000 ways to help that man.
But do you know there are quite a number of persons around?
I want to
there
assure
that
you
were
that-
chanting and clapping and hailing
Those
the
are
man.
the people-
Superman.
Wait,
Superman.
this
I'm sure that this
might
thing-
tell you something though.
What I'm trying to
Everything I don't no understand.
Okay.
From my understanding about the video, this guy they try cross from one side
To the other side, correct.
and like I said earlier, he may not be in full knowledge of how the area be under the rain.
Somehow, yes.
So he's probably trying to cross.
But seeing,
Trust Nigerians and say you can do it.
yes,
If they tell you can do it, they cross them. You never find yourself in a situation where you say people know say that road, they know they go, they still tell you go, you can do it. So this could be the scenario.
If you say this person now, say now people motivate them to cross.
Maybe I see
I
them
wish
put
because
If
maybe
you ask me from this video, I'll think that this man perhaps have been advised that this thing is dangerous. And that was why they were hailing him. Superman is a Superman. He want to, you understand?
if he was advised.
Now, do you know the point me and even tries to raise that people did not get me? Making an attempt is not even an issue. I will tell you a very short life story. You understand? This thing happened in September 2021. That was when I lost my mom. You understand? Thank you. You know, what happened then? I was going from one place to another and accidentally rain fell. That was immediately you know what it takes when they just call you that you lost somebody and this is my mom. So on getting there, I can just see the whole scenario now. On getting to that junction, the rain, the water now, the flood now crossed the road and there's no way we could cross the bridge. Vehicles were parked the other direction, and also just the same way that thing happened.
Yeah.
But do you know, out of that pain and the eagerness that I want, because I still believe that my mom is not dead. By the time I get there, there's a way I can shake her and she wake up. Do you know, I actually pull off my shoes, roll off my trousers, and I was crossing the road. When I was going, I have this belief that no, nothing will happen to me. But as I was going. My own story was fine. I succeeded in crossing it. Now, the point I am trying to raise is that sometimes your mind may motivate you to do some certain things. But as I was going, if I thought I'm beginning to drop my leg and I'm no longer feeling it, why didn't I think of going back? And now, this man, I'm still saying the point that people are not trying to get here. To me, if you go back and watch that video very well, he already made the mistake of stepping into that water in the first place. The greatest mistake he was making is, I was watching it. At a point, he was trying to save himself and the bike.
Yes.
You understand? So my own point is that in order for people to learn, there are some situations you find yourself that you must make sure you respect, you value your life first.
Make I ask you a question.
Please go ahead.
At that point when you don't find himself inside that in the center of that erosion.
Before you ask me this question, there are stages of that, do you know?
And
there are stages. If
this
you're
still
before,
it still brings me to the part. It still brings me down.
At the point, was becoming.
It still brings me to the point where I say he may not be familiar with the environment. And no, you know, say this kind of thing. Sometimes we are crossing river.
River, yeah.
Some places go be like say it deep. Yeah, another place go there.
Yeah.
So to him, probably he thinks, okay, after this 2 step way deep, the next one fit there. By so doing, he's entering even deeper. By that time, to go back now don't become serious issue, because he knows say the back now, they what's it called? He's aware of how the back is, but he's still believing that the front
might be better.
So he kept on going until it was late.
Okay, I think with this, our final advice is going to be that whenever you're moving around and you come across flood, please take care of yourself.
Especially for environment where you don't know.
Please, it's very, very important. And I beg now here now we will stop for today edition. No forget, make una see they help us, they try, they follow us, they subscribe, they put hand for that red button so that anytime we will drop message, a video, now you will be the first person we will watch it. And if they like what would they do, I beg, make the call us. And I beg make una they share. Very soon we will begin put our phone number so that when I go to holler us, we will talk one-on-one. Because I know somebody did that house when we want stone.
Yes.
When one stone this man. All right, people, don't forget my name. See, remember Umar Farouk Ali, and I see there with
my name is Fine Chicks.
Now maybe Odogo Terrace.
Odogo Terrace. I go see you next time.
One love, man.